What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd show you guys something that I've been working on for the past week, and that's my celestial floating island in Animal Crossing. And this project was not easy, I'd say. It took a long time clearing out the land and re-terraforming everything, but yeah, I thought for this short video I'd show you guys how it looks like so far. Yeah, let's get right into this video. Alright, so like I said, this little project of mine, this floating island concept, took quite a while because this whole top half of the map, I already had like all this land built out, so it took forever clearing out all the flowers and trees and bushes and any other structures that were already built there, and basically just redoing everything from scratch. If you decide to do this, just know that you will need a lot of land to build this floating island. So just checking out the island from the base of it. I'm gonna climb up here. I'm gonna vault over to the island, and this is what it looks like at the entrance. So basically I was going for something that would have a bunch of the Celeste star furniture, and I actually don't have any of the DIY recipes that Celeste gives for everything you see here, but with the help of my Discord I was able to get them. So shout out Tammy and Cody in my Discord, who were generous enough to give me a bunch of star fragments and craft me all these star furniture you see here. And this would have taken me way longer, probably like weeks or months, just to like get all the DIYs and have the material to craft all of this. So yeah, it's thanks to them that I was able to even think of doing this kind of floating island concept. So with this floating island, I wanted a place where I could house all the Celeste furniture that I collect. So including the moon and the star furniture pieces, I wanted a place to keep all the astrological furniture. And I don't have very many at all. I only have the seasons that this game has been out so far. So the Aries and what is it, Taurus furniture pieces, and I put them in the middle of the river here actually. So you see right here you have the Aries rocking chair, and then on this side you can see the Taurus bathtub right here. So yeah, I'm gonna eventually like build out this circle, this river, so it's gonna be adorned with all the astrological furniture that will slowly be craftable. I'm not in like a huge rush to get all the pieces now. I know that people are already like have like a full collection of all the astrological furniture with time traveling, but I mean, I'm not really. I kind of want this section to be like my little area where I build up slowly over time. I was actually thinking last night that I had an idea to like maybe turn this floating island into like some sort of clock, because it would be cool if like the furniture that I placed in the river, like the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, like in order would go in like the order of a clock. So between like the 3 and the 4 would be the Aries rocking chair, and between the 4 and 5 would be the Taurus bathtub. I just don't know a way to make it look not janky if I turn this like circle area into like a clock, but it would be really cool to like have all the furniture circle around in like a clock or calendar format. But yeah, anyways, you can see that some of the furniture pieces that I laid around are the Nova stars right here, and the street lights. If you have a perfect town, obviously you'll get these flowers right here, the lily of the valley. And then I crafted some gold furniture pieces like this chair and these candles, some of the more grand moon pieces from Celeste. And then if you see on the floors right here, you'll see that I have the floor lights that go from red orange on the left, yellow green on the right, and then blue purple on the bottom. And this was also given to me from someone in my Discord. And then if you actually go up here and hop over, this leads down to the middle of the island in the back where you normally see Red's ship. And he was here yesterday and it looked pretty cool. I wanted to add some waterfalls somewhere in the back, so I just have these really simple ones with more of the crescent moon chairs lying around. So you can see here on the right side as well. If you get like an overhead view of this, it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. If you guys want a guide on how to exactly terraform this river layout and land structure, I use this graphic that I'll show somewhere here, but I basically followed this guide square by square to get the right measurements and the right format to create this floating island. And it was not easy because it's really easy to lose track of like this diagonal and then where does it become flat and then another diagonal and then two diagonals. So yeah, the graphic that I'm showing right now will be really helpful for keeping track of how to exactly terraform this floating island. I didn't exactly follow the format in the graphic because I did add the waterfalls back here. So this was kind of a pain in the ass because it kind of messed up the river format. So I wanted the exact mirror image on the right side. This is the left side right now, and to do that I was going crazy just making sure and triple checking that the other side was exactly the same. And what I did was I literally took a picture of this side on my phone, and then I used the iPhone editing feature to like mirror and flip the image, and then I went on the other side to terraform the exact same land layout. After quadruple checking, these two sides should be exactly the same, mirrored. But yeah, if you guys decide to do this, just know that like you're gonna need a lot of patience for getting the symmetry right and the terraforming exactly right to get the structure that I have. Obviously, if you do a floating island, you don't have to have this exact format of terraforming, but I just really like this guide because it doesn't look like a perfect circle or square. It looks like pretty natural. So yeah, I really like it, and I'm just excited to have this on my island because, again, once I start collecting the astrological furniture, I can like keep building upon this this floating island and see my collection grow. I really want the Cancer table, the one with the crab, to put the candles on. I think that would look really pretty. I definitely want to replace the street lamps with the Scorpio lamps. I think this island, this floating island, is like a really, really neat place for stargazing, obviously, too. I haven't had a meteor shower in like probably over a month or so. Again, I was only able to get these Celeste furniture pieces thanks to people in my Discord, and if you wanna have a section that's just dedicated to like Celeste furniture, just be prepared to have a lot of patience and a lot of money and maybe a lot of Nook Miles tickets too, because star fragments, just one of them, whether they're normal or large fragments, are pretty expensive now. I definitely think it's an ambitious project to collect all of the Celeste furniture, but I mean, the game isn't going anywhere, and they specifically have Zodiac furniture that comes with the month, so I think it's cool to not rush it and just try to collect the pieces as the calendar goes on. And the last thing I'll say is that the map actually looks really cool when you have a floating island, because if you look in the bottom right now, there's like clearly like a really cool circle thing going on at the top of my map, and I don't know, I just think it looks pretty cool to look at when you come to the island and you're like, whoa, what's that area? By the way, this post by ACNH Silver Bay, she's the one who kind of inspired me to create my own floating island. I know other people have posted about floating islands too, but this post specifically made me want to try it. She made like a peach farm, and I think it looks really pretty, and there's so many different things that you can do with having a floating island. You can make like a greenhouse or a garden. I think floating islands are just like a really pretty section to have anything. And here she's the one who linked the guide to terraforming for floating islands here. I'm just looking through some posts now for floating islands, and this one's really pretty. She made like a Zen Japanese garden. Oh, this girl made like a mushroom floating island. It kind of reminds me of like Super Mario or something with all like the red and white mushroom. Oh, this one's cool. This person put their campsite on their floating island. Ooh, this one is like, this floating island has like all the fall colors. He says floating island park with inspo from ACNH Silver Bay. That's the same person I got my inspiration from. This was a really simple showcase of my floating island, but I hope you guys drew some inspiration from it. If you guys decide to do a floating island concept yourself, I would love to see them. So at me on Twitter or Instagram. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.